As the year draws to a close, Queenslanders are reflecting on a year that broke their hearts, but not, it seems, their spirit. Devastating floods and Cyclone Yasi battered the state last summer, and as part of our special series featuring the nation's leaders, I spoke to the Queensland Premier Anna Bligh about the year that was and the long road to recovery.
I want us to remember who we are. We are Queenslanders. We're the people that they breed tough north of the border.
The house is collapsing. The house, we are moving.
What happened here yesterday? Armageddon.
2011 will go down in history. It'll be a year that will be long remembered in Queensland. Of course, the whole year has been overshadowed by the worst disasters Australia's ever seen. At one stage, I think we had more than 50 rivers in flood. So it wasn't just a big flood, it was a flood that covered an extraordinary amount of the state, and it covered it at unprecedented levels. And yes, there was an element of, we really started to feel like we were just picking ourselves up, and the cyclone came, and again, it wasn't just any old cyclone, and we are used to getting some across the coast. This was a Category 5 cyclone that was in the same sort of category as Hurricane Katrina, and it was very, very frightening. At the end of it all, every single local government area in Queensland had some part of their boundaries disaster declared. But the project, if you like, of recovering from all of that, which I described at the beginning of the year as being of post-war proportions, has proved to be just that. It's a great Australian success story. We've recovered more than 90% of our roads, more than 90% of our railways. We had 138 national parks closed and 136 of them have reopened. All 411 schools are fully operational. Much more slow is the recovery of people's personal lives. We've still got people who are not back in their homes. They might have their insurance settled, they might have a builder signed up, but they haven't started construction, or they've still got work happening. So there are going to be people who are still dislocated, not back at home, not where their lives were at the end of 2010, and still not home for Christmas. I think what we have seen for all of 2011 has been remarkable Queensland spirit out on display in our streets, in our workplaces, in our families, and this massive effort to reconstruct and get everything back and looking, wonderful again. There's still, as I say, a long way to go, but I think everybody feels very proud to be a Queenslander at the end of this year. I think it's also been very inspirational. Certainly, I've had a lot of feedback from people that when they come, having seen all those terrible images earlier this year, when they visit Brisbane, when they go to Toowoomba, when they go into North Queensland, they can't believe how much has been done and how quickly people have responded and how broad the response has been. People who weren't affected going out and helping strangers. And while it was a terrible, terrible thing and no one would ever wish it on anybody, I think we all feel stronger at the end of the year. It's done something to all of us. It's made us stronger. It's made us come together. And that, I think, makes us feel like we can do anything. I think every Queenslander will have the same wish. A happy Christmas, but a safe Christmas, where Mother Nature just leaves us alone for a while. As Premier of Queensland, I say to all Australians, a very big thank you at the end of 2011 from all of the people of my state who suffered in our disasters. We thank you for coming to our aid and our comfort when we needed you this year, and we all look forward to a 2012 that's peaceful and prosperous for everyone.